I had some Lima growing up. They stopped producing stuff about 20 years ago.
Okay.
I might say something about my age, but just because
Baby face.
Yeah, because I am.
Let's talk model trains.
We got a re-release of something that I did not think we would ever see again.
Re-rate.
When I was growing up, Lima was one of the more popular brands. They were one of the first, if not the first, to do a ready-to-run Australian locomotive. Oh, that was like not 00 scale, because like Triang had done some B classes, but they were like not really a B class.
Up until now, I thought Lima was just something spoken about by older gentlemen with very white hair.
No. I had some Lima growing up. They stopped producing stuff about 20 years ago.
Okay.
Might say something about my age, but just because I look like I'm 21.
Baby face.
Yeah, because I am. Anyway, these came back in. So these are the TAM cars. They're the New South Wales first, second, and sleeper coaches.
Sleeper.
These are, to be nice, exactly the same as they were when they were first released.
Isn't it made by Hornsby now?
Yeah, I want a big sign on the thing. So if you call it Hornsby, you have to pay $10 more.
I only do it because I know what the hair's in the back of your neck stand up.
Oh, my blood is boiling. Now, these are pretty well the same tool that they have always been. However, because of that, they are probably the most cost-effective Australian coach on the market.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, this is about half the price of a Powerline one. I know we don't normally talk about price, but there's a fair difference. Now, there is, of course, a difference in quality.
There's not much girth to it. It's not very weighty.
No, but these things can be fixed. Now, I think these are a good gateway into modelling, into perhaps getting something and modifying it to make it better, more like a prototype. You can get,
even if you want to practice your weathering and stuff, right?
That's right.
You don't have to bugger up a $300.
This is my biggest gripe. I'm just going to say my big gripe with these.
Gripe away, my friend.
Dear Hornby Lima, why did you put these couplers on it?
Because they're true to form.
No,
crap.
They're absolute rubbish.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well,
the dummy seat coupler. So these aren't compatible with anything that's currently on the Australian market.
Yeah, but they give you the opportunity to make your first modification.
Well, that's what you
straight out of the gate.
Gun on me. So you can just cut them off, or they are an NEM pocket, so you can yank them.
An NEM pocket.
Yeah, they've just got you can just pull these out and put in a replacement coupler.
Why would you cut it then?
Because that's what I would do. I would take that out totally, and I would put a KD, like a number.
Let's go back onto overhead, Tim.
Yeah.
Let's show the people what they want to see.
Personally, I don't.
Pass me the knife.
No. Personally, I don't rate this. I would cut this off.
Nip it off.
Have a nice flush bogey.
Get your Dremel in there.
Get your Dremel in there.
Yeah.
And then I would attach a KD with the box to the top there.
Be a good little project for Thunder Turbine.
Yeah, sure, that'd be good. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's your first modification out the gate. Set a KDs on it.
Nice.
Apart from that, you can chuck an interior in it. You can get some weight in it. It definitely needs weight. It is very, very light.
But it's going to handle good.
No, you want them weighty.
Really?
Why? Yeah, you want some rolling resistance.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I would have thought it's the last thing you'd want in your rolling
because when they're going along, they this one's probably not so bad because it's got 6 wheels. But if you have things that are too light, they'll wobble a little bit. You want some weight over the bogies and just nice and low.
And the bogies are the axles.
Yeah, and there's a bogey.
So
that came in. So I mean, I do also realize that there are a lot of people who probably want these.
Did it come with a loco?
No. But a suitable locomotive for it would be the ARM 38s or the 55s, which we still have.
So they've released Lima rolling stock. Did Lima never make locos?
Yeah, Lima made Bs. They did an SGM. Yeah, they did quite a few. But I don't think that they're ever going to re-release them.
Do you think they just did it as a more budget or economical sort of pathway that they didn't have to put their name on, which I put the name on the back of the box anyway?
Yes. Yeah, I think so. I think that is the best way to look at it.
Yeah?
Yep. But it gives me some hope because people get a bit up and down about like something I said online a little while on my own platform.
What did you say?
I said that why isn't there a HO scale Flying Scotsman, and that I think Hornby missed the mark in not doing one. And then all these people are like, oh, but Hornby do 00. This is a Hornby release and it's in HO. They have the ability. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on that.
They definitely have the ability.
Definitely.
Just not the skill set.
They've definitely got the skill set.
Do they?
Missing a missed market.
Well, they
Anyway.
went for a market with TT that doesn't exist.
That's true.
No?
Yeah, no, not going to argue with that.
They could have just done a HO Scotsman and you would have been happy.
I would have been stoked. Well,
You would have flown their flag.
or at least someone do it.
Would it be the full one with lights and whistles and a firebox?
Yeah, if they did one of their like die-cast range ones, which I realize are a little bit more expensive for a Hornby model, but I would happily pay for it. If they did that in HO, you'd be rocking and rolling, but they haven't. So here we
where's
are.
the bicentennial one? There's a Flying Scotsman coming this year.
Yeah, but it's 00.
What's an extra O or a H?
That 10%.
Is it?
Yeah.
But in double is big, you get 10% more.
That's right. That is right.
No?
And if you want to pre-order one, we've got pre-orders open at the moment.
So they did an Australian Flying Scotsman.
Yeah, and Pendennis Castle release. That's what's coming this year.
And they did it in 00 scale.
Yeah.
When all Australian scale is in HO.
HO.
It's nonsensical.
That's what I said. And then it got met with some interesting comments. And a lot of people agreed.
A lot of good points.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Or
no
one, just do it in HO.
there's no right or wrong, just different. Unless it's a 00 Australian train, in which it's completely wrong.
That's right. That's exactly right.
But they could do a 009, Puff and Billy. That would be cool.
No, they'd have to do HO in 2.5.
Oh, would they?
Yeah.
They couldn't do 009 Puff and Billy?
Be oversized.
Oh.
Yeah.
Model rail is hard work.
It's
hard work. You
It's
can't just
something.
do what you want. You can't just do it. You always say to me, it's your rail.
it is your railway, but I like prototype.
Yeah, but people are going to get upset. People are going to get offended at my rail.
Well, don't show anyone.
I've got to show everyone.
Yeah, you would.
I'd bring him in a plastic bag.
Exhibitionist.
I'd bring him in a plastic bag and show you. No?
Oh,
All right.
jeez. Very good.
Very good. You like it? So what's on this weekend? Which exhibition have you got on
No
this weekend?
exhibitions this weekend. I'm going to smash out some content. Speaking of which, tonight at about 7 p.m, you'll get another 5-minute review brought to you by Hearns Hobbies,
Yes.
which is on the 08 shunter, which I got finished, nothing like a deadline this morning, and uploaded. So that'll come out tonight.
Looking good.
Looks good. It's a good model.
That's some of your finest production work.
It's not my worst. That's for sure.
5 minutes of glory. I love your little. I can handle your 5-minute ones.
Yeah,
When they go for an hour and stuff,
we don't want that.
I drift away.
That's
But
right.
5 minutes, I'm all yours.
Thank you.
I'm all yours.
This
What-
weekend.
So how do I
lot
see
of-
it? What platform?
YouTube. Yeah, on
Oh.
YouTube.
Mhm.
Will James Railways. Apart from that, this weekend, I'm just going to edit stuff. But Sunday, Steam Rail's running push-pull shuttles out at
It's that new one I've heard about.
Werribee.
It's that brand new one.
K160's
That's-
going on it. It's been in
It's come straight out. How long has it been?
20-year overhaul. It's
Wow.
back. First revenue service is this weekend.
How good's that?
So I'm going to go out for a Gunzel on Sunday, which I haven't done in a long time.
A what?
A Gunzel.
A Gunzel.
Yeah, go chase some trains out on the Western Line. Gunzel.
Is that a verb or an adjective? Like
It's a colloquialism for
Is it?
someone who chases trains.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you don't go do a Gunzel.
You can go, I'd say,
But you said
I'm going
I'm-
for a Gunzel today.
I'm going to
Like
have a
if you want
Gunzel.
to say in a sentence, I am a Gunzel is fine. And
So
then
it's not defamatory or
it
derogatory.
absolutely is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but just own it.
Okay.
It used to be a real defamatory word. Now that word is foamer.
FOMO. I
Yeah.
use that all the time.
Yeah, I know. No one cares.
Ah.
It's fine.
Yeah, but
And
when
you
people get
gotta be
excited,
self-aware.
when people get excited, they foam at the tips of their mouth.
That's
They
right.
do.
They do, and that's why it's called that.
I do. You should see me in the
Yeah.
night time.
Yeah. Oh,
I froth up like a snail.
I wouldn't want to.
I know. I get excited. And you should get excited too.
Absolutely.